Imagine waking up in July, checking your bank account, and finding not one, but two payments sitting there. But what if I told you it's not just that? Some seniors are seeing as much as $5,000 in total aid, quietly released under programs many don't even know exist. Is this a glitch? A miracle? Or a highly targeted government strategy to calm growing discontent among Social Security recipients? And here's the bigger question. If these payments are real, why haven't you heard it directly from the Social Security Administration? Is someone deliberately keeping you in the dark? We're going to uncover what's really going on, and you might be shocked at how close you are to missing out. Let's dive in. You know how hard it is to make ends meet on a fixed income. Every month, you stretch your SSI or SSDI check, hoping groceries don't rise again. You skip prescriptions just to keep the lights on, while billions are spent overseas. So when you hear $5,000 might be coming, you want facts, not rumors. Who qualifies? When? How? Here's the truth. That $5,000 isn't one check. It's a total from stacked reliefs. A $2,400 federal stimulus, backed by Bernie Sanders, aimed at Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA recipients. State programs, like California and New York, offering $1,200 to $1,600 in extra relief. Some Social Security recipients may receive retroactive COLA adjustments and corrections for previous underpayments. However, this support isn't for everyone. It's specifically targeted to those who meet certain eligibility criteria. July is shaping up to be a significant month. Due to SSA recalculations, mid-year state rebates, and a rare 2025 calendar alignment, some beneficiaries might see two checks this month. But be cautious. One of those payments could simply be an early deposit for August. Meanwhile, the $2,400 federal stimulus, officially known as the Supplemental Security Emergency Payment Act, has been reintroduced in 2025 to help combat rising inflation. Stay alert and informed. These financial programs could offer real relief, but only if you qualify. Over 71% of Americans on fixed incomes report they are now skipping meals monthly. The 2024 election cycle has made seniors a top political battleground. This stimulus is being strategically framed as a cost of living restoration. Not a handout, but a compensation for rising food, housing, and medical costs. Some insiders in Washington have hinted that the payment could be advanced via executive order or emergency legislation tied to the upcoming federal budget debate. So while the payment is not guaranteed yet, it is closer than ever. And if it passes in July, some direct deposits could hit as early as late August or September. Who will actually qualify? Deeper eligibility breakdown. Here's where we dig deeper. Not everyone will qualify for the full amount, but millions may qualify for part of it, or even multiple smaller chunks that add up. Let's break it down. You're likely eligible if you currently receive SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits. You earn under $75,000 annually, single filer. You filed your 2023 or 2024 taxes, or are enrolled in non-filer recovery. You've had a re-evaluation or appeal within the last 12 months. You live in a state offering supplemental payments or low-income credits. You may not qualify if your income exceeds the federal threshold, you are behind on tax obligations, or didn't respond to SSA income audits. You live in a state not participating in new aid programs. Remember, each payment type, whether federal, retroactive, or state, is managed by a different agency. That's why tracking your eligibility across all three levels is essential. Step 5. Why this payment is more than just money. For many people, $5,000 isn't just a number, it's breathing room. Imagine catching up on 3 months of rent, finally repairing a broken AC in the middle of summer, or paying down a credit card maxed out from medical emergencies. This payment has the power to restore financial dignity, but also psychological peace. According to a recent AARP study, over 62% of retirees say they've experienced clinical stress over finances in the past year. This boost could change that, even if temporarily. So yes, it's about dollars, but more importantly, it's about hope. But beware, scams are spiking. Where there's money, scammers follow. Already the FTC has issued alerts about fraudulent texts and calls claiming to offer $5,000 Social Security upgrades. Some victims were tricked into giving their bank login details, losing their monthly income in minutes. Here's the golden rule. The SSA will never ask for your full SSN, bank info, or password over the phone. There is no such thing as a stimulus application fee. That's a red flag. When in doubt, call 1-800-772-1213 directly or check ssa.gov. Stay alert. Protect yourself. What you can do right now. Let's make this practical. Here are 5 actions you can take today to stay ahead. Log into your MySSA account. Confirm your status, income info, and pending adjustments. Review your state's Department of Social Services website. Check for rebates, utility credits, or food assistance. Contact your local SSA office, especially if your situation changed this year. Sign up for official text-email alerts from benefits.gov and ssa.gov. Stay connected to reliable update sources, because changes can come fast and silence can cost you money. Closing. Emotional ending, reinforcing importance. So, will this July change everything for you? Maybe, if you're informed, if you're ready, and if the right pressure continues in Washington. This could be the biggest payout in years, or another missed opportunity that slips away quietly while the headlines move on. One thing is certain. This is not the month to ignore the mail, miss your bank statements, or skip your SSA updates. Because for once, help may actually be on the way. We'll keep monitoring every legislative vote, state announcement, and deposit calendar. Because in a world that keeps shifting the goalposts, we believe seniors deserve clarity, honesty, and fairness. Stay informed, stay protected. And remember, you're not alone in this. Disclaimer. The information presented in this video is based on publicly available reports, policy discussions, and legislative proposals as of June 2025. While every effort has been made to ensure accuracy, the benefits, payments, and eligibility criteria discussed, such as the $2,400 federal stimulus and additional state-level aid, are subject to change and may not apply to every viewer's individual circumstances. This video is for informational and educational purposes only and should not be considered financial, legal, or governmental advice. Viewers are encouraged to consult official sources such as ssa.gov or benefits.gov and speak directly with their local Social Security office or financial advisor for personalized guidance. We do not represent any government agency and are not affiliated with the Social Security Administration.